Hello all, my name is Al Murray. I will be hosting our webinar here today. We are super excited to have all of you on this webinar here today. See, we've got folks like James Marshall chiming in from New York, Tommy Hoggins from Washington, D.C. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. We've got Prince L. Roberts from South Carolina. Peace. We've got Tony Dublin from Waldorf, Maryland, as well as Jackie Combs from the DMV. We've got Monica Logan from Riverdale, Georgia. Mr. Chambers from Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome, sir. We've got Lola from Beham, Alabama. We've got Joe and Carol Dorsey from Upper Marlboro. We've got Ishmael Goddard from the Bronx, New York. We've got Zandra Jones from Ohio. Ronaldsburg, Ohio. We've got Tracy Edwards from Waldorf, Maryland. We've got, I believe this is Miss Payne from, Glen Burnie, Maryland. You guys got to pardon me because these names are stumping me just a little bit, but we will move forward. Tia Stanley from Elksbridge, Maryland. We've got Alex Salter and Prince L. Robert Sumter from South Carolina, as well as Earl Dixon from Durham, North Carolina. We got Willie Mae Clark from New York, New York. Bernie Buggs from Largo, and I'm sorry if I don't get to the rest of the names here, but we want to go ahead and get started. Folks, I'm super excited to have you all here, as is the person that invited you. They thought very highly of you. To invite you to what we believe is one of the greatest opportunities on the face of this earth for the average person to take advantage of. Today, we've got a power-packed, informative webinar that is going to take place. We're going to talk about some awesome things like purchasing power, like real money, cryptocurrency, gold, and what have you. We're super excited. I'm going to play a quick video that's going to talk to you a little bit about our ecosystems and the things that this awesome company has already accomplished. We'll come back to this PowerPoint and we'll go over the specifics of this opportunity. And it's just a wonderful thing just to be a part of all these awesome folks. You see some of the folks that are part of this awesome team. You may have been invited by one of these individuals that you see on this picture here, but just some awesome leaders. Some of these folks I really, really look up to and mentor from. But honestly, folks, it's a wonderful thing when you're able to sit down at the table. And I tell you, some of the information you're going to hear, if you're like some of the folks, you're going to say, wow, how is that possible? But I just want to let you know, it's not often that average folks get a seat at a table like this, because I'm telling you, folks, what you're going to hear some about gold mines, purchase of gold mines and things of the like. But just imagine you have a company that purchased 2 gold mines, okay? One of the largest gold mines, actually the largest gold mine in the world, with over 700 tons of gold in it, and you get to participate in the extraction of that gold from the ground, and we get to participate for pennies just through the purchase of these cryptocurrencies, which actually funds the excavation of the gold, folks, buying the machinery and the labor that it takes. And for that, folks, you're going to hear some great things of how we're going to be able to exchange these cryptocurrencies for actual physical gold or trade them for fiat currency on the numerous exchanges that are out here. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is go ahead and queue up this quick video so that we can get started. So just bear with me for 1 second as I queue this up.
Gold has been through wars, imperial collapses, and natural disasters. Nevertheless, it has always been and will continue to be the universal equivalent. The next step into a golden success story gets started. November 2018, the official Karatbars exchange is established. December 2018, the official gold standard holding and the biggest mine in the world with 700 tons deposit of gold in Guinea to be opened. March 2019, the Gold Standard Bank in Guinea will be based. April 2019, Karatbars Digital Stock Exchange, where shares of businesses will be kryptonized for trading, and blockchain smartphone working on the voice over blockchain protocol. July 4th, 2019, the Gold Independence Day. The visionary mission of Karatbars is to return gold to people. Starting from July 4th, 2019, everyone will be able to exchange pure gold to KBC at the rate of 100 KBC to 1 gram of gold. September 2019, Karatbars International will be starting operation on its own blockchain. Mainnet will be released. October 2019, Hard Fork Day. The creation of a single coin covered by gold. Both coins, KBC and KCB, will be transferred to their own blockchain with their market value protected. A single coin will be created, backed by gold and freely exchangeable for gold. Our previous plans were perfectly completed. Karat Gold Coin ICO has successfully done. Karat Coin Bank, the licensed bank and the world's first cryptocurrency bank, has been established in Miami with $100 million share capital. Mobile app to manage the gold-covered payment system was created. Gold mine in Madagascar was providing gold reserves of 900 million euros, has bought. The first deposit of 135 kilograms of pure gold was laid down. KC Bank, Hong Kong, which trades gold bars, already has been trading with volume of 1,200 kilograms per day. All of that confirms the fact that nothing is reliable and prosperity guaranteed as gold. For the first time in the history of mankind, banks, exchanges, and gold mining companies will unite with one goal: to create the gold independence world, which will bring stability and prosperity for everyone. The next 5 years will transform our world. This is what Gold Standard guarantees. Gold Standard and Karatbars create the biggest future together.
Wow, there we go. There you have it, folks. Again, I just get elated by this video every time I get a chance to take a look at it, because it just displays what this company has already done so quickly already in this marketplace. And again, my name is Al Murray, for those of you that are just joining, and it is my plum-pleasing pleasure to be before you to share what many of us believe is the greatest opportunity on the planet for the average person to take advantage of. And you just heard about our ecosystem, and you know, this video really amazes me every time I see it, simply because I've been involved with this company since January of 2018. So I actually have not even had my 1-year anniversary. I've had the pleasure of hitting the top of this company, Gold Director, and of course you don't know what that is yet, but just let you know that me and many of my partners have already had the opportunities of hitting the top of this company. As a matter of fact, you know, these 3 gentlemen here, myself, Stephen, Coach Lewis Young, were able to be Gladiator Award winners by having success, helping other people in this business. Not only that, but the 3 of us each hit the Gold Director spot. We hit director level in this business, which is one of the top levels in the company, in a matter of about 3 months. And we were able to go forward on to hit the top of this company, Gold Director, within 9 months in the business. And these 2 gentlemen, Mr. Young and Mr. Coates, have actually hit the Gold Director elite levels, just simply meaning that they've helped others hit that top level rank as well. As a matter of fact, we have a gentleman pictured here, Mr. Dominic Carey, who actually hit the top of this company, and believe it or not, folks, just 3 months time. So what's awesome about that, folks, is the fact that, you know, we have a proven system. We have a system that's working. You can go to Wealth Builders Worldwide, and you can go to what we call the map on that website, and it'll show you how to work this system that we are using to create wealth and help people all around the world build wealth through saving in gold, as well as investing into cryptocurrency that is backed by 24 karat gold. So without further ado, actually, before I get started, I want to give this quick disclaimer. We're here today to share information only that has been helpful to others. We want to share the facts in a manner that will allow you to make an independent decision of your own All calculations are for illustration purposes only and do not represent actual earnings. A good rule of thumb is never invest money that it would hurt you in order to lose. So let's move forward, folks. And I tell you what I love about this is we're talking first and foremost about cryptocurrency. In particular, cryptocurrency that is backed by physical gold. Now, me and my partners, Louis Young and Stephen Coates, we were familiar with companies that cryptocurrencies that talked about, you know, they were backed in gold and this, that, and the other, but never physical gold. Okay. And so what we're talking about is we're talking about a cryptocurrency that really has a stop loss built into it. Because as we know, Bitcoin went as high as almost $20,000 per coin, not backed by anything. But this coin, as we'll talk about a little bit later on the 4th of July, folks will be able to trade in coins for actual physical 24 karat gold, 999.9 LBMA certified best quality gold in the land, folks, and it's exciting. So wherever you are, folks, just understand that this company is leading the field when it comes to cryptocurrencies and innovations in this area. Now, you may not be super versed in cryptocurrencies at this point in time. Many of us are still learning about cryptocurrencies every day, and I love the fact that we can get in, we can fit in, and we can learn not only how to save in gold, but take advantage of this new wave that is crossing the country and the world for that matter. Because understand this, regardless of what your thoughts are, the U.S. Congress calls digital currencies the future of money. Ahead of a key hearing that took place July 18th last summer, the U.S. House of Representatives is giving Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies a big boost by labeling digital currencies the future of money. And I want you to hold on to that phrase, the future of money, because we're going to talk about that again in just a few moments. Now, what I really like is the fact that when you get third-party validation, folks, because understand, we're going to do a lot of third-party validation. I don't want you to have to take my word for it. What I want you to be able to do is take the word of other folks, other people that are documented. So when you start talking about folks like the owner of the New York Stock Exchange, okay, who went from talking negatively about cryptocurrencies to now saying, hey, I would like to partner with companies like Microsoft and Starbucks to build an ecosystem for cryptocurrency. Now, if you know anything about money, folks, then you know that traditional monies that each and every one of us go to work for on a 24-hour, on an 8-hour, we spend 8 hours a day working for that almighty dollar. That dollar is just like most cryptocurrencies out here, not backed by anything. So any inherent system that these folks will be looking to put together will have the same flaws that our regular monetary system has, and the fact that it's not backed by anything. That's why you see collapses all around the world when it comes to currencies, because these currencies are no longer backed by anything, a safe store of value or what have you. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more about that, but this is what I really want to share with you folks, just to help you see where you are right now with respects to this powerful company and the opportunity that prevails and that is offering to you right now, right here today. All truths pass through 3 stages. First, they are ridiculed. People talk badly about them. Secondly, they're violently opposed. Then folks start to set regulations against them, okay? And then third, it's accepted as being self-evident, folks. So these 3 phases, these 3 waves or what have you, folks, I just want to help you understand that the white paper has already been done. Okay, we have one cryptocurrency that is a success. It's already moved from ICO state to being on the market. So we have a coin now that the white paper has been set, and we're in ICO phase with this particular coin. It's in its initial offerings, but it's gone past this innovation phase, folks. So right now it's like right around in here with the KCB coin that we're going to talk about, as well as the KBC as well. But understand, this is where we are right now. So as we move through the early stages right now, this second wave, folks, this is where the money is made right here. This is where the growth takes place. This is where the real money is made. And unfortunately, many of us on the line and folks that we know, folks, we don't see it until it's self-evident. We don't believe it until it actually hits the maturity state. But here, folks, this is when we become customers and not beneficiaries of the profit that is made from taking advantage of a product, a great service, or what have you, that is passing through these 3 stages, this S-curve. So understand, I really want to help you understand where you are right now here today with this awesome company. Now, why Karatbars cryptocurrency? Now, understand this, folks. It doesn't matter if you're going person to person, person to business, peer to peer, peer to business, or business to business. Large transactions and transactions in general can sometimes take 3 to 7 days. Why? Because you have local banks that are involved as well as central banks that are involved. The banking transactions taking place this way are expensive, they're slow, and they involve a lot of human manipulation risk. However, when you talk about crypto transactions, folks, you can still go peer to peer, peer to business, or business to business, and but you can now do it directly through technology and the blockchain. Why? It's cheaper, it's faster, and it's done with the lowest human manipulation risk on the market. Okay, so understand this: cryptocurrencies, this is one of the reasons why they're here to stay, and the development of the blockchain is just touching so many different industries. But what I want to focus on here today, folks, is the power of what these two coins have to offer. So what we're talking about is the KBC. This coin launched in January of last year, folks, and actually through June, this company, we were able to market over 12 billion of these coins. We sold out of them in less than 6 months' time, folks. Over $100 million raised. And guess what? I was talking to somebody who invested $5,000 into a cryptocurrency towards the end of 2017, in the fourth quarter of 2017. And right now they're still waiting. They're still talking about in the first quarter of 2019, still trying to get on an exchange. Well, folks, that is a hint. Let me just give you a hint here. That's an ICO that's having trouble right now. It was hard for me to share that at the time, but understand this: our currency, our coin here went from selling out, raising over $100 million, to not being on just one, but we're talking about now 5 different exchanges. And of those 5 exchanges, 2 of them are in the top 10, and the other exchange is our very own. So we're talking about a company that owns 2 cryptocurrency, 2 coins, something never ever done in the marketplace before, because now we're introducing the KCB, which launched September of 2018. Over 50 billion of these coins, folks, are for sale through September of 2019. Any unused coins will be burnt, but understand, folks, we are doing a phenomenal job, and we actually may sell out before then, okay? So it's a huge thing, folks. Now understand this: something never ever done before. The KCB coin is backed by 24 karat gold, and the KCB is issued by a bank, by the first cryptocurrency bank in the history of the world, located in Miami, Florida. This bank owns not 1, but 2 gold mines, folks. Not 1 in Madagascar, but the second one also in Guinea. Folks, I'm telling you, this is the largest mine in the world, and this company owns it. So when we start talking about cryptocurrencies, folks, many of us on the line, folks, if you're on this line right now and you qualify for the 35% bonus, this company, this gentleman, Harold Sykes, is the CEO of our company. He understands the value and how cryptocurrency works. So what he did is, if you bought and participated in this coin between January of 2018 and June 15th, guess what? He passed on what's called a loyalty bonus. If you didn't do anything, if you held on to that coin until Christmas, December 21st, 24th, Christmas Eve, he offered 35% bonus. If any of you guys have qualified for that bonus, type me in the chat. I need you to type me right now in the chat. Anybody that qualified for that bonus. That means these folks bought the first coin, the KBC, for less than a penny a coin, and we're going to talk about what's coming next. Now, we got about 50 people on the line. I think I just saw 2, now 3. Now they're starting to come in now, because I know a ton of you guys qualify for this 35%. We've talked about it, but here's the thing, folks. Our partnership with the Gold Standard Bank, okay, we can now, because our product is backed in gold. Gold is a safe store of value, folks, and we can tie and we can forecast, honestly, get a good forecast of what this coin's value will be as this company continues to acquire gold assets, okay? Again, we have 1 mine, and then we just went out and got another one, folks. It's a huge thing. So understand this: 4th of July, 2019, folks, we're talking about just in another 6 months' time, for the very first time ever, folks will be able to trade in cryptocurrency, the KBC, to the tune of 100 KBC, equaling 1 gram of gold. Now, what that is, folks, that's phenomenal, because when you think 100 coins cost folks less than $1 on this line. But 1 gram of gold today is worth about 43 euros, 48 US dollars. That's a tremendous return. Less than 1 cent to over 48 cents per coin. Phenomenal. Now understand this, October of 2019, hard fork day. This is when we're going to merge the two coins. Now, somebody might say, well, wow, 12 billion coins, 50 billion coins. Man, that's a lot of coins. But understand, this coin is pegged to be currency. The company is already talking to countries around the world that want to back their very own cryptocurrencies with our gold. So they buy our coin and match our coin with their coin, which their coin represents their own company. It's designed the way they want it to be, but it's backed by our coin and the gold value in our coin. Understand that, folks. This is currency that people will use to buy things within the ecosystem and outside of it. But what's awesome is our income is tied to everything that moves within the ecosystem and moves out of it. So again, Golden New Year's, January of 2020, when after the hard fork takes place. Now understand, Bitcoin Cash just went through a hard fork. And when they announced that hard fork, folks, the coin went up in value between 15 and 20%, depending upon when you looked at it. Just at the mention of the hard fork went off tremendous. And guess what? That currency now is in the top 5 coins on Coin Market Cap. So understand this, we're excited about what's taking place here, because when this new gold standard coin comes out, and now you will be able, on the Golden New Year, January 1, 2020, you'll be able to trade in 75 of these coins for 1 gram of gold. 2021, 50 GSC coins for 1 gram of gold, all the way here. You see the ultimate plan here in 2023. So a 5-year period here, folks. You're talking about 1 coin for 1 gram of gold. And this is why folks are so excited about what's taking place right here. Now, here's the owner of our company again. See, folks, I don't want you to take my word. I don't want you to say, Albert, you said. See, what I'm doing is I'm repeating the information. I'm using the third-party documentation to validate what I'm saying to you. Here, the owner of the company is saying, I guarantee everyone that they will receive 1 gram of gold for 100 KBC each on Independence Day, July 4th, 2019, folks. It's 6 months away. Yes, and it's guaranteed by 3 different companies that no matter what happens, the KBC is already insured to a value of 1 gram. It's insured to the value of 1 gram per coin, already insured to that. So there's no problem for them to issue you a gram per 100 of the coins that we have, folks. So understand, it's guaranteed, and I love that fact. Now understand this, folks. There's only 2 ways to acquire the coin. 2 ways. One, you can acquire the coin through one of those exchanges, the KBC coin. The KBC, the very first coin, only 2 ways to get it. 1 is through the exchanges, and 2 is through getting a profit packet. Now, I need to update this slide because we've got the lowest package here is now 150 euros. Okay, it's less than $200, about $187. But this package comes with 10% bonus. You'll get 150 euros worth of KCB, the second coin, at 10% bonus, and you're also going to get some cash gold. Okay, now with this cash gold, what folks are doing is taking that back, and they're coming back to invest that back into the KBC token. And when that's done, what it does is that the coins that you get with the KB, that are the KBC coins, the very first coin, that pretty much takes care of the whole package price. Okay, so so let's take this package for instance, the 17K package. You're going to get 1,700 euros worth of the KBC, as well as a 50% bonus on top of that. Okay, then you're going to get 48 pieces, okay, of the cash gold. So you're going to be able to take 4.8 grams of gold, okay, again at about 43 euros or 48 US dollars, and bring that back into the Karatbars, our own exchange, and purchase the KBC coin. Now you have both coins, and just doing that alone, on the 4th of July, if you choose to trade those coins in at 100 coins per gram, you will have more than enough to take care of this entire package, and you still have 1,700 euros worth of KCB and the 50% bonus on top of that. And then this even comes, folks, with a silver package. I'm sorry, this will come with a gold package, okay? Because each one of these packages now will come with a package, meaning that you'll actually be a part of the business and you get compensated as you share this awesome plan with other people. And we're going to talk about those other levels and packages in just a few moments. But understand this, we are the very first company that I know of in this industry that actually has $1 million package, folks. And I'm telling you, when you get folks and they start investing at this level, now understand this, our company is already trading 1,200 kilograms of gold on the Hong Kong gold markets. Right now, this is what we're doing already with the gold that's coming out of our mines. So with these packages, you can take the gold, you can store it, as long as you keep the gold stored, and with our company, and it's free storage. Understand that, free storage. Most people have to pay to store their gold, but you're getting free storage here now. Guess what? You're going to get 15 grams of annual profit, 15 grams of gold every single year, as long as you keep your gold that you're getting here in the company. So you got 160 grams of gold that you will have stored. And for doing that, you'll get an annual return of 15 grams every single year that you keep that there. Now, you can take the gold yourself, you can bring it back, or you can take this gold and invest it in the KBC coin. It's up to you what you want to do with that, folks. But again, this is value, and people are scarfing up. People are acquiring these packages like they're water. Believe me, folks, okay? So understand that. And you can just see what you're getting here with the $1 million package. I mean, you're talking about 1 million coins, 300% bonus, 8,700 grams of gold with a 1,000 gram of gold annual profit every single year, folks. It's incredible. All right. You could do just the way this compensation works is you find one person that wants to take advantage of this $1 million package. You make a 10% commission on that. That's $100,000. And you haven't recruited a soul into this business, folks. It's incredible. I get excited and I'm almost choking on myself right now. But understand, folks, we're talking about voice over blockchain touchscreen phones. This is a joint venture with Sony that we have coming out, folks. These phones will be for offer in your back office. They're blockchain technology. It means you don't have to worry about being spied on. When folks say, "Oh, cover that camera up," you know what I mean? You're putting your phone up as you walk into the shower. Still probably gonna do things like that anyway. But understand this: you don't have to worry about who's spying on me, who's listening in on my calls, because it's blockchain protocol, folks. It's an awesome thing. Not only that, but we'll have ATM. The company just ordered 2 million of these blockchain phones, okay? They're due in March. We'll be taking pre-orders in March. You'll be able to offer them right out your back office. These ATMs, 20,000 of these ATMs, folks, will be going around the world. 20,000 have already been ordered. Me and my partners, Lewis Young, and Steve Coates, the three of us, we flew down to Miami. We saw these ATMs. They're the first ATMs in the world that you're going to be able to transfer and do transactions between fiat currencies like your USD, your dollar, gold, and cryptocurrencies. You'll be able to do it all right here through this ATM. And guess what? What's coming, folks, is your passive recurring residual income will be based upon the fees. Understand, banks make the majority of their money through fees. These ATMs, we pay fees for the ATM, but they're going to be lower. But some of these fees have your name written on them should you choose to be a part of this business. We know, folks, I used to own a cell phone business, okay? And I can tell you there's tremendous value in what's going on here with this particular phone. And companies are making oodles. Just think about how much you pay. I'm thinking about, I was thinking about it the other day. My cell phone bill for 4 phones is almost $300. All right, almost $300 a month for 4 phones. And whereas we used to just have one phone sitting in the house, maybe 4 or 5 jacks, but that one phone line cost about less than $100, about $60, $40. a month, and you can call as much as you wanted to. Incredible, folks. But now your income is tied to this. Now, even better, folks. You know, when you can talk about a company and cryptocurrencies, all these different cryptocurrencies, about 18,000, a little better than 18,000 different cryptocurrencies out there. But guess what? Less than 1% of them, and really even a smaller percentage than that, have their own exchange. The Karatbars exchange, folks, this is our own exchange. Right now it's trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, KBC, KCB, folks. It's an awesome thing. This exchange, you will be able to move USD, cryptocurrency, and gold all the way through this exchange, folks. It's a phenomenal thing. It's never, ever been done before. You've got folks that are regular cryptocurrency traders that's what they're looking to do, is move their profits into a vehicle and alleviate and not be able to have to pay taxes on them, and put them into a vehicle where they know it's safe and that they'll have the safe store value. So they move their money into gold. Well, what better way to do that than right here on a very exchange that offers you the ability to do it with the touch of a button, with the push of a button, folks. It's incredible. And again, these fees that are associated with this, and see, typically, folks, we think of them as expenditures and something that hurts us. But now when we pay lesser fees, but these fees have a little breakdown for commissionable assets that come into our own households, folks, it gives a fee a different kind of feeling in my mind. I don't know about yours, but I know a lot of people that feel the same way, and I hope you feel this vibe, folks. But let me just tell you a little bit more about our company, Karatbars International. Understand this, folks. Karatbars International is was founded in 2011 in Stuttgart, Germany. Okay, we're shipping gold right now to over 127 different countries around the world. We specialize in the production and sales of high quality gold products in small transaction friendly weights. Why is small transaction friendly weight so important, folks? Understand that when you're exchanging fiat currency, for gold, you know, most folks can't afford a transaction today at around $1,200 per ounce. $1,200, $1,250 an ounce. It's just out of most of our price ranges, folks. That's why less than 1% of the population actually owns gold. But when you can turn around and offer folks the ability to exchange fiat currency for gold by the gram, understand we're the largest dealer of gold by the gram in the world, folks. We have the most competitive prices in the world for a gram of gold. What we can do, folks, is we're allowing folks to exchange less than $50 for a gram of gold, 24 karat, 999.9 pure LBMA certified gold. This right here, folks, it comes with hologram technology. It's covered with protective plastic coating, so even the oils from your finger don't mess it up. You got the certification of what's in it. Black light technology, folks. This is some of the best stuff out here on the market when you start talking about security. Understand this, folks. We love this because understand this is part of my business. I'm using this. I'm advertising this in my business. So I acquire this, I write it off, and I still own the asset. I'm not going to say that again because so smart folks, you caught that, all right? So I'm going to move forward in lieu of time. I'm excited about this, man. Listen, cash gold, folks. You folks probably, cash gold, what do you mean by cash gold? The gold that we are offering, folks, it is monetized. By being cryptocurrency and actually having bills, is decentralized money. So we have 1 gram cards, we have 3 gram cards, and we've got 6 gram cards. And this cash gold, again, is the purest of qualities, folks. This gold is so pure that it can settle national debts. And then we have the change for it: 1/10 a gram, 2/10 a gram, 4/10 a gram, 6/10 of a gram. These are gold right here embedded in the money. No need for a bank, no need for any regulation, folks. It's right there within the bank. It's decentralized. Nobody controls this but us. And then when you cryptonize it and it's backed by, and the cryptocurrency is backed by the gold, folks, you can break it down into any denomination and move it through cryptocurrency. It's a phenomenal thing. So you're able to do both, have it kryptonized and have it as physical gold that you can have stored in your back office, or you can take it down and just say, send me my gold. It's an awesome thing, folks. We also had a classic gold, 1 gram, 2.5, and 5 grams of 999.9 pure LBMA, London Bullion Market Association accredited refineries, folks. They're called the Good Delivery Refiners, the London Bullion Markets Association. They take care of and regulate gold from the time that it comes out of the ground to the time that it's put in bar form, okay? So they are the authorities. They set the price for gold, and everything pertaining to regulations runs through the LBMA. So we're excited because that's what we use, LBMA accredited refineries, and all of our gold is certified by the LBMA. So understand this, folks. Harold Seitz, our visionary, our founder, the CEO, this gentleman has been publicized in many, many different magazines. And I told you, and they call him the king of gold. But I told you I was going to come back to this thing, the future of money. Remember, U.S. House of Representatives calling digital currencies, cryptocurrencies, the future of money. Well, this book was written by the owner of our company over 4 years ago, talking about just that. But with all of these great things about the owner of our company, understand that he is a senator for the Economic Development Board, Economic Development Board in Europe. And it's a phenomenal thing because this gentleman invested over 35 million euros of his own money to put this company together. But this is what excites me the most, folks, and this is what I wrap my head around. He says, my mission is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market, make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point that everyone can afford. He says, my goal is that Karatbars helps millions find financial freedom from the current system of debt. And that current system of debt, folks, is what we go to work, folks go to work for every single day to acquire these things that are actually debt notes. When you talk about the Federal Reserve says that these things right here, these right here are what the Federal Reserve calls their largest liability, is this right here. It's a debt instrument, folks. But when you exchange it for this right here, okay, you're exchanging it for something real. You got what's called a tangible asset, okay, and it's real currency. That's what it is, and we're excited about it, folks, because folks are getting excited around the world. So what do? We show folks how to sell this stuff right here. You sell this fiat currency, you sell this right here to our company, and you acquire this stuff, which is real money, because it's gold, okay? And I love the fact that this gentleman here to the left right here, Robert Kiyosaki, he's one of my mentors, and one of the things that he talks about, he says, hey, you know, I play Monopoly with the currencies of the world. I play Monopoly with the currencies of the world, and then I take that Monopoly money and I transfer it into real money. Gold and silver is what he says. He says his problem is not acquiring gold, it's finding places to store it. And our company stores it for you for free. It's a phenomenal thing. So let's just say, folks, all of us are already saving money already, right? So let's just say you're saving $300 a month, all right? So what we're saying to you folks is if somebody was saving $300 a month for 20 years, they would have saved up $72,000. But understand this, you've got $72,000 sitting in the bank. You paid taxes on the interest that was paid to you. And due to inflation, now that purchasing power after 20 years is now $56,000. You've lost over $16,000 due to saving in declining paper money. That thing called inflation, boy, I'm telling you, he's a sucker there, buddy. I'm trying to tell you now. But on the flip side of that, if you were saving in gold 20 years, you would have saved still $72,000 worth of gold, right? But look at this, the purchasing power is now worth $236,000. That's a profit of over $164,000 due to saving in a tangible asset, that asset being gold. That's a difference of over $180,000, folks. Now understand this. We can't keep taking these kinds of losses, because understand, you're taking them in your 401ks. You're taking them in your thrift savings plan. You're taking them in your retirement plans. You're taking them in your 203Bs. You're taking them in your 529 college savings plans. Anything backed in stock, folks. Inflation is hitting us hard. And I'm asking you, what would you rather be saving in? What would you rather give to your loved one? Something that deflates in value, Or would you rather give them something that's beating the stock market year after year after year? Okay, it's incredible what we're able to do here with this company when you look at. But look at gold. Look how gold prices has crushed the market so far this century. You're going back here. Look at this, folks. This right here, this line right here, this is your S&P. Okay, this is your retirement fund. Okay, and going up, which is great. Okay, this is your S&P when you take it to the dividends. Okay, so this is what your dividends and things that are like. Okay, still a little bit better, but look, gold is going down and back up again, and it's still crushing the S&P. But why are we so vested in mutual funds and thrift savings plans and 401ks when, folks, gold, less than 1% of the world owns gold, but it's crushing the stock market? Ask yourself, why don't you own gold? Why? Because you think it's too expensive, but you can acquire it here, folks, by the gram. That's the value of our company. Now, let's move forward. Why gold? Understand this. Alan Greenspan, he's the former Federal Reserve Chairman. He said, in the absence of the gold standard, there's no way to protect your savings from confiscation through inflation. There's no safe store of value. So let's talk about a safe store of value. A safe store of value is an asset that can be saved, retrieved, and exchanged and be predictably useful in the future by retaining purchasing power. Now, this is an example. 1950, you could buy a brand new Ford pickup truck for about $1,100 or 30 ounces of 24 karat gold. Conversely, today, you could buy a Ford pickup truck for about $42,000 or 30 ounces of gold. And I'm asking you, which would you rather have, folks? Would you rather have the $1,100? Maybe you'd rather have the $42,000. What I'm telling you is I don't want the deflating fiat currency here. What I prefer to have is 30 ounces of 24 karat gold, folks, because it's holding its value. It's real money. Now, let's just give you a few more examples, folks, but understand this. In 1971, our money was backed by gold. President Nixon temporarily suspended the gold standard on our money. He took the gold backing away from it, therefore leaving us with no safe store of value. But in 1971, a dollar could get you a gram of gold. Both of them could get you between 4 and 5 loaves of bread. They were worth about the same value. Fast forward to the day, a gram of gold could get you about 20 loaves of bread, whereas $1 barely gets you 2 slices of bread, enough bread to make a sandwich with, okay? Now, let's look at 1971. If you had saved $1,000, you could acquire 24.6 ounces of gold. Okay, but today, let's just take that $1,000, it would have a purchasing power of $165 today, whereas that gold would be worth over $32,000. Again, I say to you, why are we putting these things right here into the bank? Why are we putting these things into the bank? Why aren't we acquiring more of this? Because this right here is where the value is, folks. It's just a matter of being educated, and you're getting the information here today. So we're super excited. And the thing of it is I love third-party documentation. So listen, this is an article that came out about a month ago, right? Gold gains as stocks sell off, revive safe haven appeal. Okay, gold prices rose Thursday as a sell-off in global stock markets prompted investors to seek safety in metal. Gold is a metal, right? Okay, now look at this right here. And this is what's so impressive about me, and what impresses me so much, because when I think about the fact that gold is at a current price right now, and many say that gold prices are being suppressed by the US government so that they can still keep the value of the dollar and keep it as the reserve for the world's currency, all right? But understand this, they're saying that in if under the worst case scenario, the solution was to return to the gold standard of the Nixon years, the price of bullion, that's gold, would be worth $10,000 plus. $10,000 plus, folks. Now, this article came out back in 2011, and I don't know if you remember that chart I talked about that I showed just a few slides back. In 2010 and 2011, gold prices were at their highest. So when you talk about this, folks, you could take about $48, okay, and $48 if this was to happen, folks, $48, your $48 would now be back. It would be really 48 bucks. But you take that same 48 bucks and get one of these, and guess what? It goes up 10 times in value and is worth almost $500. That's what we're talking about, folks. And that's why you need to acquire this thing we call gold. Now, I know we're talking about a whole lot, folks, and you're going to say, what? I got to do my research. Let me do my research. Well, you got to do what you got to do. But I'm just trying to tell you, folks, that the research has already been done. If you want to really do some research and find out who the LBMA is, because that's who certifies, and we use their certified refineries to manufacture and package our products, okay, our gold products. Check out, you know, the fact that this company is licensed to operate in over 127 different countries. Somebody said to me not too long ago, they said, you know what? This sounds like one of those pyramid things. And I had this year with them. Oh, man, listen, pyramids are illegal. They don't give licenses to pyramids to operate in 127 different countries. Understand this, FedEx, all right, is our delivery partner. FedEx delivers more of these gold bars to more houses around the world than any other company that uses FedEx to ship. We're their largest international client. All right. Now, check this out. You want to do some research, but what kind of research you think MasterCard does? Okay. You get a MasterCard based upon just saying, I want that MasterCard with this company. When this company checks you out, you submit the KYC documents, was just simply copy of your driver's license, a copy of your bill, addresses match, boom, your KYCs are approved. We get paid on these international debit cards, folks. You probably never ever seen one of these before. Okay, I'm having trouble getting this into the screen, but there you have it, folks. That's what this is. It's an international debit card. It means I can put this debit card in any ATM in the world and it will spit me out the currency of that land. Understand, we get paid in this company in euros. Euros are more expensive than the US dollar. They're worth more. So when I go down to the local Wawa, because there's no banking fees at the Wawa, okay, but I pull out 20 euros, all right, pull out $20 USD, and I come back and I check my back office, right, and I check my balance, and my balance has only gone down by 17.58 euros. But I got $20, a crisp $20 bill in my hand, all right? That's powerful, folks. That's even a better way of earning money. We've got folks in South Africa that are now millionaires in their own land because of the fact that they're getting paid in this company in euros. All right, it's an incredible thing, folks. But not only that, we get paid in gold as well. I'm getting gold every single month as a result of the compensation plan in this company, man. It's incredible. When you talk about the Vatican, how they're using this as a way to fund their ministries, folks. The Vatican has come back 3 consecutive years, ordered over 100,000 of these cards. They put the Pope's face on it, and their parishioners buy the cards and hold on to the gold. It's an awesome thing because understanding charitable deductions, you can write them off, okay? So, understand this is something you might want to take back to your very own church. Not only that, but we're looking for more K-exchange vendors. These are people that accept gold in lieu of this right here for their goods and services, all right? So again, if you know business owners that will say, hey, I like to, be able to accept gold. Our payment system affords that, okay? It's an awesome thing, folks. Understand this, that thousands of satisfied customers, thousands of satisfied affiliates all around the world are already using our product. So I'm here to tell you, folks, the research has really already been done. So listen, what we're encouraging you to do is invest in yourselves, folks. Get a package, all right? Get involved with this company in some way, shape, or form. You see here the cost of each package, okay? There's a cost if you do, and there's a cost if you don't. Most of the folks on this line, I'm sure, if you own a VIP package and you're on this line, type VIP in the chat line, okay? If you have a VIP package and you're on this call, type VIP in the chat line. If I was typing, I would be typing VIP. If my wife was on here typing, she would be typing VIP. Okay, so understand this. You can see what the prices. This is a European company, folks. It's based out of Stuttgart, Germany. So we do everything in euros. So just for the ease of things, I put the monetary value of a package underneath it here in USD. All right, so you can see what it costs. Now, this is what you're going to get. What this does is I love this company because now you can buy the level that you want to get paid at. So if you want to you're going to do the same thing at the bronze package where you're getting paid 40 euros every cycle. And I'm going to explain to you what a cycle is in just a few moments. Or if you want to make double that, 80 euros, then you get in at this package right here or somewhere in between, okay? Now, what also happens with these packages is you also going to be gifted some coin. So when you get this package, folks, understand you're getting 165 euros worth of the KCB coin. When you get this package, you get 980 euros worth of the KCB coin. So again, when you come around to New Year's on 2020, folks, and you are able to trade these coins in at the value of 50 coins, 75 coins per gram of gold, you're talking about making money on these packages. Not to mention the fact that we make money every time somebody acquires gold and every time somebody gets coins. So understand, we're excited about the way this works. Now, I just want to go over to you exactly how we get paid in this company, okay? We get dual team payouts. Now, every single package comes with a unit. Based upon the units, it determines how much we get paid as well. So everything, a gram of gold, 1 unit. This is the cash gold, okay? Even the readers that read the security, you get points if you get those as well. So everything has points. So when you start this business, somebody is going to help you launch your business, folks. We do it with what we call private gold reception. Somebody's going to help you launch that business. Now understand this. You get started and you launch your business. First week, no later than 2 weeks, somebody's going to help you set up this private gold reception. Tom and Sue come to your private gold reception. Tom says, hey, you know what? I want to be a gold. I want to get a gold package. You're going to earn 148 euros, 10% of that package, all right? Sue says, you know what? I want to be just like you, cuz. I want to get this VIP package. You're going to make 10% for 300 euros, all right? Now, not only that, that's one part. That's the direct pay for what you do in the business. But now, the dual team payout, 75 units on one side or the other, total 25 on one side, it could be the left or the right, and 50 on the other side. It could be, as long as it's the other side, it could be the left or the right, that total 75 units, that's one cycle payout. So now remember, Tom became a gold. A gold package is worth 50 units. So that's 2 times 25, half of 2 payouts, right? You almost cycle 2 times. Sue, 100 units for a VIP package, that's 50 times 2. So that's the other side. That's 2 cycles. So with those 2 cycles, adding up 80 euros a piece for each one of those cycles, plus what you earned in the previous page is 149 and 300. That total first week earnings is over 609 euros, folks, just by helping 2 people get started in the business, folks. They haven't even started acquiring a coin possibly, or even what many of us are doing as a part of this team is we're getting at least 1 gram of gold every single month. Some people are getting a gram of gold every single week. Okay, so it's incredible, folks. You get in where you fit in. We're not telling you to do and how much you need to do. Some people get 1/10 of a gram every week. Just 1/10, about $5. Okay, and they do it just is whatever they can afford. But listen, what I love about this company most is the leverage, okay? This is what we're talking about, leverage. J. Paul Getty was the first recorded billionaire in U.S. history. J. Paul Getty said, I'd rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people rather than 100% of my own efforts, okay? Why? Because it gave him the money that he was awesomely looking for, but it also gave him the time freedom to enjoy it. So now understand this. This is you. And let's just say the person that invited you to the call or got you started was Dan. So Dan is helping you with your private gold reception, Tom and Sue. Remember, we build 2 sides of this business. It's an unlimited death binary, if you will. The points never wash out. They wait for you until you earn them to get paid, okay? Never wash out. I've never seen a company like this before, ever. But remember, you got Tom and Sue started here on the right side in your first private gold reception. But at your private gold reception, Tom got started and Sue got started. So they both set up their own private gold receptions at yours. So Tom, the next week, Dan comes over to Tom's house and he helps Tom with his private gold reception. But since Dan knows that he's going to be there doing it, Dan actually invites Bob as well, okay? So at Tom's private gold reception, Ann says, you know what? I want to get started. So that grows Tom's business, but Dan's invite, Bob, got started as well as a VIP, okay? And as that VIP right here, guess what? Those 100 units flow up this line all the way to infinity, all right? So paying everybody along this line through infinity, that's the ultimate level. True life story is a gentleman on here, we call him Crypto Steve, Stephen Coates. This gentleman is above me. We got started right around the same time, but me, I procrastinated a little bit, so I wound up deeper in his organization. There are people in between Crypto Steve, and myself. But Crypto Steve got somebody started, and they got that person, and he placed that person where they normally would go, down here on the bottom. He had a choice of a left side or a right side, but we share this left-hand side, and that's where he put that person. And when that person went here, that person signed up as a VIP, that 100 units rolled up. And when that 100 units got to me, because of the volume I had on this side, the other side of my equation, I cycled 4 times. 4 times 80 is 320 euros that I made because somebody else did and worked their business, and somebody that made decision, the same decision that I did, to get started in the business, folks. That's leverage at its best. Let's just show you, folks, that it gets even better. Now, we shared with you the fact that regardless of what level you come in at, you're going to make the 10%. So you get started in the business and you recruit, you know, Sue into the business. So Sue got a VIP package. So for that $3,000 VIP package, you're going to make 300 euros. Okay. But now Sue helps somebody get started in the business and they get a VIP package. And guess what? You're going to make 3% of that. 3% of that is what? About 90 bucks. I think so. About $90 is what you're going to make there. But guess what? Sue did the work there. Okay. Now, Sue's person, guess what? They get somebody started at the VIP level and you're going to make an additional 2% off of that. What did J. Paul Getty say? I'd rather have 1%. Look at all the percentages you're making there, 15%. But even more than that, folks, when you talk about getting paid generationally through 7 levels. Now, the binary, the dual team, folks, that's unlimited levels, okay? But this is extra pay where you're going to get 5%. Anytime somebody earns a check, you're going to make 5% of it. Now, this is where the packages also vary, because at the bronze level, you get 2 levels, all right? At the silver level, you get 3 levels of 5% check matching. At the gold level, you see where it is, 5 levels, and at the VIP, 7 incredible levels. And those levels are condensed, and they're condensed. So if there's somebody in between that doesn't have a package, they don't count. So this could actually go down like 14 levels of folks that have paid packages. You'll understand that a little bit later. So understand this, folks. Karat, the 5, 5, and 5 Karat Fast Start bonus is your first goal in this business. And all that simply means is that, let's say you get started as a silver in this business. If you help 5 people get started at silver or higher within your first 5 weeks, this company is going to give you a free upgrade to the next level. How incredible. And you can do that twice within your first 5 weeks. So you can go from silver and get advanced to gold. And then as you're a gold, you help people get 5 more people get started at your level, gold or higher at the VIP level, and you get advanced to the VIP level, folks. What an awesome way to build and advance through this business. So, folks, that's what I got to share with you here this evening, folks. We got a few other, just a little quick announcements, but before we move forward, we want to introduce you to some of the folks that are having success on the line. What's so awesome about this organization is that we have people on this line that are at all levels within this company. So what I want to do is I'm going to move over here and I want you to hear from some of these people, folks. And I want you to hear from some of these people. Now, let me just find, I had, let's see, James Marshall, allowed to talk. Give me 1 second here.
Can you hear me, Mr. Murray?
Yes, sir. I'm getting ready to activate your camera here in a moment. Boom. And let me just introduce this gentleman real quick. Mr. Marshall hails out of the New York area. Let me assure you, this gentleman knows 110% of the facts. He loves to help people. He's very, very down to earth. He likes to help people. He likes to have fun. And he is building an international business. So make no mistake about it. He knows how to build his business and he's making a good amount of money. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to none other than Golden James Marshall. Mr. Marshall, I'll turn the call over to you, sir.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Murray. And every week I try to think of a different adjective to describe how you destroy these these presentations. And you know, you already know that I understand the excitement, because being in the position that we're in, I don't even know how you contain yourself and compose yourself to do these presentations. So anyways, phenomenal job. You already know how I feel about you and the group and the team and everybody. So my name's James Marshall. I'm originally from Boston, Massachusetts. I moved down here about 7 years ago to take a full-time job that I will be leaving in the very near future, thanks to Karatbars International. It feels really great to say that. You know, I got into Karatbars International because a gentleman by the name of Louis Devon Young, who I met through a real estate investing network, decided to, I mean, we connected on Facebook a little bit. He decided to take it upon himself to reach out to me, to introduce this to me. And I mean, I didn't even see a presentation. I just listened to what he said. I looked at a couple of things and I got involved right away because it just made more sense than anything I've ever heard of or ever seen in my entire life. And from doing that and being plugged in as much as I can possibly be, I am in position as we speak for my entire life, my entire family's life to be changed forever. You know, I'm going to show mine as well because I'm saving these as much as I can. And I am getting paid on this almost every week, at least every month now. I would love to go into more detail on that. I mean, so it's just incredible what's going on. And my wife can't believe it, and it's incredible. So I would love to, as you know, I would love to ramble on, but I know there's a few other people on here that I want to make sure have some time to talk. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. And it's just an incredible feeling. So I thank you again for always letting me share some of my thoughts. So back to you, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely, sir. We certainly appreciate everything that you bring to the table. And that looked like a 2.5 gram card there. I like that.
It was. I got to get me that 5.
Without a doubt, sir. I definitely understand it. Yeah. Certainly appreciate you. Now, folks, I want to move forward. This gentleman is somebody I was just actually in his place of business today, working on some things. And this gentleman is no stranger to helping folks. He has a heart of gold. This gentleman is a traditional business owner. He owns a construction company with another one of the gentlemen that actually James Marshall just talked about, Louis Devon Young, who actually, this gentleman actually brought me into the business as well. And he brought this gentleman into the business as well. Without further ado, I want to introduce to you the gentleman we call Crypto Steve. Crypto Steve, are you there, sir? I see you've unmuted.
Yes. Can you guys hear me?
We hear you, sir.
I don't know if that's my computer. Can you hear me, Mr. Murray?
Yeah, it's a little bit of static, but we hear you. Yes, sir.
So
no, you're breaking up pretty bad now.
In the chat bar, thumbs up or yeah.
No, you're breaking up. You're breaking up pretty bad now.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up pretty bad. Yeah, we're gonna have to move forward. Yeah, we're gonna have to move forward, sir. Okay, can you, Crypto Steve? For some reason, I can't mute you out.
You guys hear me, right? You can hear me?
No, sir.
Yeah, man, I want to thank you again.
Crypto Steve, we're going to have to mute you out, sir. We can't hear anything you're saying. So if you can go ahead and mute out, I'm going to go ahead and move to the next testimonial. Okay, sir. Folks, apologize for that. Sometimes we had a little technical difficulties, but nevertheless, we're going to move forward. I have the pleasure of introducing to you all a gentleman who has been very, very helpful to me in my business. I talk to him almost every single day. Sometimes, most of the time.
Yeah.
Can you mute out, Steve? Okay. So again, folks, what I want to do is go ahead and introduce to you somebody who has been extremely helpful in my business, somebody that I talk to probably multiple times a day. This gentleman is no stranger to success. This gentleman is a best-selling author, not one, not two, but 3 times. This also was the first gentleman that I knew of that actually had his likeness embossed in gold. And with him and other leaders along this team, many of us have been able to follow that suit and move forward in this business. But this gentleman, above all of those things, holds the top position in this company. There's nobody that can move beyond this gentleman in the compensation plan in this business. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you the gentleman we call Dr. Wealth, Dr. Sergio Rozelle. Dr. Rozelle, are you there, sir? I'll turn the call over to you.
Mr. Murray, I am here. Can you hear me, sir?
Loud and clear.
Outstanding. Thank you so much for that introduction. And sir, I salute you once more for your continued work and your unselfishness and the way you commit to the team. But most importantly, how you always come out so fresh with new content and you deliver this information so eloquently. Sir, you have absolutely become, in my opinion, the #1 presenter of this information in the entire company. And I'm sure that there are several folks that are on this call that echo that sentiment. You're a tremendous leader already. And for those of you that don't know it, Mr. Murray is a gentleman, he along with some gentlemen he just spoke of, Crypto Steve, James Marshall, Louis Young. These gentlemen have come in and they've actually broken records in this company in a few short months. These guys are it's just a phenomenal team to be a part of. And I just wanted to share with you, if you're watching this information for the first time, and you may be, I know you're impressed, but you may be a little nervous. You're saying, I've never done this before. I'm just learning about all this stuff. What am I going to do? Well, I can tell you, if you look at the pictures on the screen right here, you can see that there's so many folks, a support team, a family that will work with you to make sure that you're successful. And I'm not just giving you a lip service. You can see every last one of these folks that are on this call are successful in this business and they're documented. So I just want to encourage you to take a good look at this information. The person that invited you here, they think that you have what it takes to be very successful in what we do. We're changing lives. We have an ecosystem that is trying to be mimicked by, as Mr. Murray mentioned, the New York Stock Exchange, Microsoft, and other behemoths in business. And here you are right now before it really even gets going. People barely even know we're here. So I got to tell you, if you're on this call, make sure that you get back to the person that invited you. Listen to this gentleman. Mr. Murray, I mean, not only is he just a phenomenal local business owner in his own right, but he's also a father, a husband, a friend to many, a minister. This gentleman, he loves helping people, which is displayed by the fact he doesn't do this presentation Tuesdays and Thursdays for money. He does it himself. He does it for the team, and he opens it up for the entire world. He likes to have fun. He has a heart of gold. I can't think of anyone that could watch this information delivered from a gentleman like Mr. Murray and not be absolutely moved. Their paradigm hasn't been shifted yet. It has definitely been shifted after watching this presentation. So I just encourage everyone, take advantage of this. You are here at the right place at the right time. And I'm just thrilled. I hope to one day be working with you. Well, success is voluntary and you deserve it. So keep soaring, everybody. Back to you, sir.
Certainly appreciate you, sir, and everything that you bring to the table. We're just so excited, man. And one of the things that I really appreciated is that you are one that certainly leads by example. And I mean, just holding the top position in this company says oodles about what you're able to do and your ability to help others. So we certainly appreciate you supporting this call and being on this call every single call without missing, sir. So we appreciate you and all that you do. We appreciate your support. Thanks and God bless. So folks, understand this. 3 types of mindsets prevail after seeing this information. The first person says, hey, you know what? I'm not interested. And we understand that and we respect it because everything is not for everybody. But understand this, making great decisions, folks, is a phenomenal thing. And when you can set up a free account to start taking this and exchanging it for something real like this, okay, understand that it's for everybody. All right. When you can also invest and be a part of the excavation, supporting the excavation of this gold, folks, the largest gold mine in the world in New Guinea that this company owns. It's a tremendous investment for you. You can do that. You can be a part of that as well. And it doesn't cost you anything to set up the free account that allows you to take advantage of those opportunities. So with that, get back to the person that invited you. Let them know, hey, you know what? I don't know about the networking side, but I want to set up one of these free accounts. If you're the person number two, you says, hey, I like what I see, but I got questions. Stick around a little bit after the webinar. Folks, we've got more than enough people that can help you answer those questions. So start posting those questions in the Q&A or the chat, okay? And we'll come back to those at the conclusion of this webinar. We're just about finished. So get those questions answered, because understand this, if you walk away from this webinar and ask somebody that knows nothing about this opportunity, what's their opinion, and you buy their opinion, folks, you could be buying their lifestyle. So make sure you get your questions answered by somebody that has the pertinent answers, all right? Now, the third type of person says, hey, you know what? I understand cryptocurrency. I want to get involved in it, you know, or maybe I don't know a lot about cryptocurrency, but I see that I can get involved at a easy level, and I can get in and I can learn. So if that's you, folks, I see the value in saving in gold. If that's you, folks, get started. We're looking for folks as ones, we're looking for twos, we're looking for threes. So get back to the person that invited you. Not only that, folks, but we've got a free webinar event where some of the very top leaders that you just heard on this line will be out in the Waldorf, Maryland area every single Monday doing this live. Okay, so if you got questions, get out to this area. If you got somebody in the Maryland area, you should be inviting them out to this event. We're not only that, but this month, I believe it's the 14th, we're going to be opening up another free event in the Baltimore area. So get back to everyone and find out when that is, because it's expanding. April 13th, 12th through the 13th, we got our Let's Go weekend, folks, in Atlanta. You got to get your tickets for that. Stay plugged in, folks. Wednesday, we do our team calls with Mr. Amazing Rodney Roach. Saturdays, we do our 5 and 5 Fast Track training for new affiliates with Dr. Sergio Rozelle and myself. And then Dr. Rozelle does his Gold Brick Show every single evening at 2 o'clock. Then we've got a plethora, folks. I mentioned wealthbuildersworldwide.info. Okay, this website right here has got our entire system and everything. Fast track trainings, power calls. We've got freedom calls that take place. We've got trainings for new affiliates. Everything that is taking place is a whole system here to help you grow your business. So understand you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So folks, what we're asking you to do, you can view the website, Wealth Builders Worldwide, go to the map, follow the map. The map stands for Massive Action Plan. That's our system. And what we're showing folks how to do is save in gold, acquire more coin, and tell a lot of people. Invite your friends and guests back to this webinar. We do it every single Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. So folks, we're excited. I appreciate you for coming in. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop this record, and I'm going to open up and look for and answer any questions that prevail out here right now. So let me just stop.